Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Fixer-Upper Day, the day of the week where I pick a house that needs a little TLC and I give it a makeover. So today's house is called Broken Blue. It is on a 30 by 20 lot, I believe, and it cost X amount of simoleons. Because I don't know how much it actually costs and I don't really want to find out, because it would require me to hit escape and other stuff. So let's take a walk through Broken Blue. Let's see, what do you have for me today? It's of course as always overgrown, and somehow they got a cactus up on the ceiling, which I mean, I know how the creators did it, but if you're thinking people wise, wow. Okay, let's go. Ooh, some broken fences, big shrub in the middle blocking your stairs. Is that a... never mind. Let's go over this. Oh, demons, 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 demons. You walk in, instant demons, demons everywhere. Demon gnomes. Oh god, this is so scary. I actually feel scared like I'm in a horror game. Ghost gnome. I'm too afraid to turn my back on the demons. Let's go through door number 1, see what's in here. Okay, it looks like a study with an alien going through the filter, the pipes. The filter, the pipes. Real small study though. One person plays chess by themselves, interesting. Okay. I don't know if I like this. This is not, I applaud everyone who makes a fixer-upper because it takes a long time, but wow. Ooh, butterflies, or are those flowers? Those are flowers, not butterflies. Sassy dead person. Fireplace, blocking a window, I might add, but whatever. Wow, this is... oh, I can't wait to fixer-upper this, because this looks like a good amount of space. Oh, this is beautiful kitchen space. Oh, I love it. I'm in love. I actually like this space. Is there anything over there? No. Oh, wait, there's a door being blocked by this bookshelf. Bathroom, I'm assuming? Yep, bathroom. Nope, it's an abortion clinic. Just kidding. It's an abortion clinic. I'm assuming. Anyways, back over here. Let's go up the stairs. Is there a door to the backyard? Oh, there is. Let's just take a peek at the backyard really quick. Wow, super overgrown, but big space. I like that there's a pool there for my kids. If I put kids in here, but I mean, this seems like it'd be a really nice family home after it's fixer-uppered. Up the stairs. Wow, okay. Door number 1. Bathroom. I was gonna say scary bathroom, but it's like a bathroom. Okay. Door number 2 behind this bookshelf. Another bathroom? Question mark? Why do they have 2 bathrooms next to each other? I don't think bathrooms should ever be next to each other unless they're public spaces. Door number whatever this number was. Okay, this is a good size kids room. I like it. Not bad. Not badly furnished. They really like Christmas, apparently. Let's go through here. Wow, this is a real nice bedroom. For the rest of the house looking the way it does, this is a real nice bedroom. Out, and is there another door? There's a door here. Okay. Again, another good size for a kid's room, and I think that's everything. Right? Oh, nope, there's another door. Doors everywhere. Okay, this looks like it could easily be a little toddler's room. I really like the floor plan, and I like that these posts are here, so it looks like the wall caved out. Loves it. Okay, well, that's the entire house, and I will see all of you guys in the fixer-upper. Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back. How did you like that walkthrough? It was a good space, actually. It's a good foundation, which I am in love with. I love houses that have a good foundation, because with a good foundation, you could just edit a little bit, and it works. Anyways, how are you guys all doing? I'm doing fine. Not that you care, but now you know. Oh, I feel like I sound cheesy right now. And a little sick. If I sound a little sick, it's because I'm a little sick. Yeah. Not mentally, well, I'm always a little sick mentally. I feel like I always need some help, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. I have stories for you guys because this is my first video in the past 2 weeks that has not been pre-recorded. So yay me! I just got back from New York and I have some stories to tell you guys. It was my first time going to New York, and let me tell you, it's just like the movies. It is crowded and soaked in pee, and at night there's so many lights and so many characters. I come from a part of California where everyone is like white. I'm so sorry, I'm sick. But like, it was so great to go see another part of like the world, quotation marks, where it's a whole bunch of different nationalities and like races all like coexisting together. And I know to most of people it's like, what the hell are you talking about? That's like everyday life for me. But to me, I think there's only like one African American family in my whole town. And so it's huge. It's a huge deal. And then like going to the other towns next to mine, it's probably the same. I don't run into African Americans too frequently. Even when I go to college, I don't have too many in my... How long have I been going to college? 3 years? 4. In my 4 years of going to college, there hasn't been too many African Americans in my classes, so huge deal. I do not kid when I say everyone is primarily white. I'm not being racist, I'm just telling the truth. And where do I start with my trip? I could go from beginning to end actually. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to talk about everything during this voiceover, but it's okay. This could be like a multi-story voiceover. So like next week's episode, or actually Sunday's Speed Build Sunday, I can talk about it. New York, obviously. And then I'm gonna stop making fixer-uppers because I came to the realization that my fixer-uppers do not do well on my channel, but you know what does do well? Floor plans. Which is so interesting because floor plans, to me, make me want to rip my hair out. Trying to make a floor plan a real thing in The Sims is a struggle, because The Sims, it works in quadrants, you know, like little squares, and the dimensions in The Sims to human dimensions don't really work well, and it's a struggle, and it makes me want to like rip my hair out unless I do it well. There are some floor plans, if you watch my floor plan series, where it works out very well, but I just worked on a floor plan the other day, and oh my god, it is so ugly. Like, so ugly. I cannot even stress to you how ugly it looks. It's fine. I'm probably going to use it. To tell the truth, I'm most likely going to use that build because I made it a public lot, but I will probably most likely use that public lot because I get so bored because I feel like there aren't enough public venues. But anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm here to talk about my trip to New York. So, my trip to New York started last Monday. Last Monday? Yes. Because, so my mom left, because she's going on vacation to go see her mom in the Azores. So, my mom left, and she went to the Azores at like 4 o'clock in the morning, so they left my house at like 2. These are all just general maybes. Like, I'm not 100% sure on time. I stayed up until like 1 that day because I was like, I need to finish videos so I can upload them, and yeah. So I stayed up till 1, so I took a nap, technically, before my mom like woke me up to say bye. So, she's on vacation right now. That's not what you care about. You care about me. And so, my flight didn't leave until 11:15 that night, so I had all day, and I went to go visit my friend Aaron, have lunch with him. I did a few, I ran a few errands, and then I went to go pick up my best friend Heather, and at around 5 we left my town because it's a 2-hour drive to my aunt's house. And I was gonna leave my car at my aunt's house so I didn't have to pay to, you know, park my car at the airport. And then from my aunt's house, it's about an hour drive, like 45 minutes to an hour. So I got to my aunt's house and they were like, "Oh, are you so excited?" And we were like, "Yeah, we are." And oh god, my uncle makes his own wine. He has his own little like wine cellar with like these huge containers with little like knobs so you could pour out your own wine. But he's Portuguese, and if you didn't know this about Portuguese people, they do not believe in white wine, which is my favorite wine because I have a phobia of staining my teeth. And they don't believe in white wine. So he was like, "Oh, here, try this red wine. Try this other red wine. Try this other red wine." So I was like buzzing when I left my uncle's house to go to the airport. And so I get to the airport and I was 100% sure, right, that I had all of my paperwork and I was ready to go on my flight. No, I was wrong. So earlier that day, I took, because I had everything like in a manila folder, and my cousin was going to pick me up from the airport on my way back. So I went through, took my manila envelope, sorry, why do I keep wanting to call it an envelope? It's a folder, out, and I took my papers, sorry, I'm like out of breath for some reason. I took my papers out, and I made photocopies of when I was my return flight, so my cousin would have it, right? And that's a complete waste of my time. He came to pick me up, he didn't have any of the paperwork, he didn't know what my flight number was. I'll talk about it when it reaches that point, the end of my trip. And so, when I made the photocopies, I left the papers in the copy machine. So I had to call my aunt because I left the copies for my cousin with her. So she took pictures and sent it to me. Luckily, United, only good thing about United is they have little kiosks for you to check in. Luckily, I didn't need the paperwork, just the screenshots was enough because you can just manually type in your like numbers or whatever I needed. I sound so professional. I'm like, whatever those things are called. Wow. I'm obviously the type of person who doesn't have the paperwork ready. I try so hard to be professional too, but no. So then, you know, we got it. We checked our bags in. Heather was so worried that we were going to lose our bags, either there or back. On the way back, she was very afraid because it was only a 45-minute, what is it called? Not delay. What is it called? Like the gap in between like airplanes. Whatever. It's gonna come to me. Like in the middle of me talking, it's gonna hit me and I'm gonna scream it out loud in the microphone. Watch. So, I keep thinking about it now. Back to my story, I'm sorry. And so we got on the plane and everything was like, great, I can't wait to go to sleep. Because that's what I do on planes, especially if it's just like a regular flight, not first class or anything. But if it's just like a regular flight, I do exactly what my mom does, and I sleep. Because, yeah, I don't get enough sleep. Just like my mom. And so I got on the plane and I started sleeping. And so I had the middle seat, not in like the middle aisle, but like the left, if you walk in the right side of the plane. So Heather had the window seat, I had a middle seat, and then we had a guy to the right. I really hate having a complete stranger sit next to me, especially to the aisle, because I'm like, I don't want to bother you if I have to pee, because I will feel bad. And of course, when I was on the airplane, let me rewind a little bit. So I fell asleep. The person is to my right, blocking me from the, like, walkway.
So I wake up, and for some reason, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. And I'm like covered in sweat. And I just felt like drunk or just like drugged or something. Like there was something super wrong with me, right? And so I asked him if I could pass. He let me through. And I was walking down the aisle like a zombie, to tell the truth, like a zombie. I was like back and forth swaying, running into people's seats, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And people watched me, and nobody asked if I needed help. Like, nobody helped me. And I was so mad. Like, now that I'm alive, I was so mad that nobody helped me. It was awful. And so, like, I went to the... Okay, I didn't even make it to the bathroom yet. So I walked to, like, because the bathrooms, for some reason on the airplane, were, like, in a hallway. Like, there were bathrooms to my left and bathrooms to my right. And so I was just so gone. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And so I was, like, scratching the walls, like, trying to get, like, a handle. But whatever I was grabbing was not the handle to the doors, to the bathrooms. And so I just, like, leaned up against the bathroom door. I thought it was the wall, but it was a bathroom door, and all of a sudden it opened, and I was like, oh, thank God, I'm just gonna take this bathroom. And so I sat on the toilet, and I was like, oh God, please help me. And I washed my face in the bathroom, and, like, for some reason, just washing my face and, like, calming myself down like that helped a bunch. Because I thought I was gonna die. Oh, and real quick rewind. When I was, like, scratching at the walls trying to get the door to open, my neighbor, like, the person sitting next to me blocking the hallway, decided to also use the bathroom. So he probably, like, watched me walk down, like, I keep wanting to call it an alley. Walk down the walkway, running into seats, didn't help me. And then he stood in, like, the hallway, watching me claw at the walls, hoping to get a door open. And he didn't help me. He just stood there with his headphones in, watching me. I could have easily died, and he would have just watched me. It was not cute. I'm like, I'm human, help me, please. But no. It was awful. It was a horrible experience. And I was so afraid that it would happen to me on the way back. But it didn't. Thank God. Like, we landed in, like, going over there, we had a layover. Oh my God, it's called a layover. The gap between planes is called a layover. So we had a layover in Chicago on the way over there. And it went well. I stopped sweating and, like, I don't know what happened. Dying. I stopped dying when I got to Chicago. Because on the way over, like, how to put, from Chicago to the New York airport, I didn't die. Like, nothing horrible happened to me. Thank God. I don't even remember what happened. I think we just grabbed our bags, walked over to the next station, and then waited. Yeah, and then I bought a water, too. Well, I'm gonna continue this story. I didn't even realize we got into screenshots, but apparently we got into screenshots. I'm gonna continue my story Sunday. Let me know what you think of the build, even though I didn't talk about it at all. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will catch all of you guys next time. Bye, everybody.